Hello, welcome. My name is Kwabena Darko. Welcome. Today I want to share with you starting business and financial success, or entrepreneurship and financial success. Most people are very much interested in becoming successful financially. Majority of the world's people, that's why most people want to work and get salary. Want to start maybe music career, sports career, political career. Some people want to start some religious institutions. When they ask you, most people would ask you, the job, how much is the salary? Because many people are interested in money, and rightly so. But if there is anything that guarantees financial success exponentially, it's business. It's entrepreneurship. The problem is that the failure rate is there. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of work. There are a lot of oppositions within and without, meaning that what you're telling yourself and what the others are telling you. When you go to school and you want to put the school somewhere, especially engineers, doctors, people they call professionals. When you have been to school and you say you want to put everything somewhere and you want to start a business, a lot of the times is, there will be a lot of antagonism from, that's English word, big one, from your friends, from your family, from people who love you, people who don't like you so much, because the path is unknown to many people, especially when you have been through this kind of education that we are giving in Africa. So most people will be so much, we give a lot of accolades. There are a lot of people that we call successful in our society are people, with a big corporate job or multinational job, things like that, government position. But when you want to start a business, the terrain is very harsh, it's tough, it's difficult. Failure is there. You can be in debt for years. There will be a lot of, things that you don't understand. You have to keep encouraging yourself and pushing yourself. And yet, if you structure it, if you put it in percentages, if you put 100 people there who have money, who didn't steal the money, I can guarantee you that 90% of them are business owners, founders of companies. Go to anywhere in the world, go to any country, the most successful people in terms of finances are people who took risk to build businesses. 90%, I can guarantee you. The rest are shared. The rest are the entertainers, the sports people, the church owners, politicians, everybody else, corporate leaders. But that is just about 10%. 90% of the people wealth created themselves. So if you come to Ghana, it's the same. You want people who are really successful in terms of business. Go to a lot of our market people, go to a lot of our cocoa farmers, go to people who have started all kind of businesses, wealth that they can be proud of. They built businesses. So entrepreneurship is about the highest chance of you creating financial wealth, if that is your dream, and creating wealth, creating financial success. And building businesses beyond your imagination, and building wealth beyond your imagination. So what I'm talking about is financial success and entrepreneurship and business. So when you start, it takes a lot of time to build expertise, to build the network. If you don't have anybody, it's going to take a lot of failures, a lot of, you have to become a whole new person for you to build a business. But when the business starts to work, what it will take some people 10 years, you will take 1 month to see, because you have paid your dues, which means you are crushing a lot of hours. You're compressing what somebody will take 50 years to build. You're compressing it in a year. And once the business starts to work, which takes a lot of time anyway, maybe now is becoming, no, I still believe in building business where you're employing people, building business where you're paying salaries. I'm not talking of just technology kind of business, internet kind of business, like, I just have a website myself, I'm making money. That is good, that is employment, self-employment. But I'm talking of building business that you have employed people beyond yourself and going into thousands and 10,000. So if you go to any country, those who control a lot of wealth, they are those who have employed a lot of labor, and those who have structures, who have systems of production. So when it comes to money, nowhere, it doesn't come close. But then the journey is not that simple. The journey is that difficult. And so business is the best way to build wealth. business is the best way to build financial success. They don't come close. No matter, I mean, if you look at structures around the world, even when you go to school, there are some courses, they say this one you get job, this one you get better pay. Better pay, you still have to work in an institution built by a business owner, or maybe built by the government, but a lot of the times working for somebody who built a business. If I have business and many people are working for me, or working with me, there's that much, potential that I will have much worth. And that's how it's supposed to be understood. So that when you go to any country, that the people who are building businesses are not the richest in the country, a lot of things are upside down. It means that people are taking advantage of the country. But if you go to any country that a lot of things are clear, you will see that those who control wealth, money, investment, those are people who took risk. Especially those who built from the ground up, those who started themselves. And so if you put your generation together, if you put your classmates together, I can sample. If I come there and I sample, I can tell you that those who have money, a lot of the times are those who have done business for the last 10, 20, 30 years, and who were very intentional and wanted to grow the business and expand the business beyond themselves. They will be the ones who have money. And the second ones that come close to them will nowhere be close to them at all. If they are in the millions, the other ones will be in the thousands. And that's a fact of life. But then the journey is very difficult. It takes a lot. And they've been able to groom the whole world to think that it's important that we have a lot of people building businesses. Many are going to fail, but many will also succeed. And if you're talking about dealing with poverty and solving poverty, it will mean that a lot of us will have to look at business, So don't just go to school to become a profession. Also go to school to look at wealth creation, opportunity creation, employment creation, building industries. There are so many industries that you can enter. There are manufacturing, there are processes, there is real estate, there is retail. There are so many businesses that you can enter. So don't tell yourself that I just went to school, I'm just looking for a job. That is conditioning. That's what somebody told you. We can also give you another form of information where you will see how you can also pick an idea and turn that idea into a business. But you have to become a whole new person against what you've been hearing all your life. Because majority of us, what we've been hearing all our life is to become a doctor, lawyer, accountant, engineer, work for a multinational. They give you a car, they give you a house, your children go to the best of school. You take holiday to Kenya or Dubai, or Malaysia or Burkina Faso. And when you go with your wife, with your children, you look successful, but you all understand the numbers, So the people who really control wealth and money, I'm saying that even look at the so-called billionaire lists around the world, you see that majority of the people, high percentage of the people, are people who built businesses, even if it's not themselves. Even if those things were bequeathed to them, you will still see that the source of those kind of monies most often were in business and investment. They took risk beyond the salary. So when you have salary, you understand that this is salary. But if you want to create wealth, you must look at businesses and investment and entrepreneurship, solving economic problems, solving problems that people are ready to pay you for. And when you take such challenges, you deal with enormous problems and difficulties. But if you have the ability to stay put and keep, adapting and changing and becoming better, you are the people who eventually control wealth. So if my son completes school and he believes that if he believes that he wants to become wealthy, I'll tell you, go and start a business. The ones you don't have to seed the money, start a business. And if you fail 1,000 times, keep going. If my daughter wants to, if you believe that you want to be wealthy, then the obvious answer is that go and start a cocoa farm, go and start an orange farm, go and start something that you will create value, where there will be so much demand. Build a business, build a processing plant, build shops, start something that you can give jobs to people. Because the more people you can employ, the more you are likely to be financially successful. So my name is Kwabena Darko. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to this channel, share the channel with your friends and your family. Thank you very much.